Right now, at this very moment, your roof is cooking your house from the inside, not protecting it, cooking it. And every single summer, you're paying hundreds of dollars in electricity bills for a problem that was already solved over 200 years ago by farmers with no money and no electricity. This is the $7 Amish powder trick, and the builders and HVAC companies are not happy we're talking about it today. If you're new here, welcome to $2 Fix. This channel is about fixing real problems with real cheap solutions. Hit subscribe right now so you don't miss what's coming. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why your attic is the #1 reason your house is unbearably hot in summer. I'll show you what the Amish have been doing for centuries to stay cool with zero AC. And I'll give you the exact step-by-step method, using materials that cost less than a fast food lunch. But more importantly, there's one thing near the end of this video that most people completely overlook, and it's the part that makes the whole trick actually work. So stay with me till the end. Let's start with the truth nobody talks about. Your roof is not protecting your house. It's slowly destroying it from the top down. Here's what happens every single summer. The sun beats down on your dark shingles. Roof surface temperatures can hit 150 to 170 degrees Fahrenheit. That is not an exaggeration. That is what a thermometer reads on a normal summer afternoon. Now, all that heat doesn't just sit on top of your roof. It pushes right through into your attic. And your attic? On a hot summer day, your attic can reach 160 degrees. That is hotter than a sauna. That is almost hot enough to bake bread. And that superheated air doesn't stay in the attic. It radiates down through your ceiling, into your living room, into your bedroom, into every room in your house. So your AC kicks on, and kicks on, and kicks on again. It's fighting a losing battle against a furnace that's built right above your head. And every month, you get that electricity bill. And you wonder why it's so high. Now you know. Your roof is the problem, your attic is the furnace, and nobody told you. Have you ever driven past an Amish farmhouse in July? Big house, no AC unit outside, no electric meter on the wall, no humming compressors. And yet, step inside one of those houses on a 95-degree day, and it feels completely different. It's not cold like a hotel with central air, but it's cool, it's breathable, it's comfortable. And the people inside are not sweating or miserable, they're just living, working, cooking, going about their day. How is that possible? These families don't use electricity. They don't use modern insulation. They don't have spray foam or radiant barriers or HVAC systems. So what do they have? They have something better. They have knowledge. Old knowledge, passed down from generation to generation, tested through hundreds of summers, perfected over time. And the core of that knowledge is this. Don't fight the heat with machines. Stop it before it gets in. Simple idea, massive results. And when you see what they actually use, you're going to feel a little frustrated because it's so obvious and it costs almost nothing. This is not new. This is not a trend. This is not something some YouTuber invented last year. This method goes back over 200 years. Old farmhouse designs across Europe and early America all used variations of this principle. Architects in the 1800s wrote about passive cooling as standard practice. Universities studied it decades ago and confirmed it works. A study from the Oak Ridge National Laboratory found that radiant heat through the roof accounts for up to 40% of cooling load in a standard home. 40%. That means almost half your AC bill could be connected to one single problem, your roof and your attic. And the historical solution, the one that Amish communities, old European farmhouses, and traditional builders all used, costs almost nothing to implement. But modern builders don't include it. Why? Because it reduces your dependence on expensive systems. And expensive systems are how expensive people make money. Okay, here it is, the Amish passive cooling method. The core of it has two parts. Part 1, blocking radiant heat at the roof level. Part 2, creating natural airflow to push hot air out. And the main material traditionally used for the first part, cotton muslin. Yes, a simple cotton fabric. Natural, breathable, light-colored cotton muslin. Hung or draped in the attic space between the roof and the living area, it acts as a radiant heat barrier. Light colors reflect radiant heat instead of absorbing it. Natural cotton breathes. It doesn't trap moisture like synthetic materials. And when you combine it with the right ventilation, something magical happens. Evaporative cooling kicks in. If there's any humidity in that fabric, from morning dew or natural air moisture, as hot air passes over it and out through the vents, the moisture evaporates, and evaporation cools. Same principle as sweating. Your body uses it. Now your house can use it too. But there's another piece to this that most people miss. There are 3 things happening here. Number 1, radiant heat blocking. When the sun hits your roof, it creates radiant heat energy. That energy travels in waves, just like light. It doesn't need air to move, it just radiates through materials. Dark surfaces absorb it, light surfaces reflect it. That's why white roofs stay cooler than black roofs. And that's why a light-colored barrier inside your attic can stop a huge amount of that heat before it enters your living space. Number 2, evaporative cooling. This one is old as time. When water evaporates, it absorbs heat energy from the surrounding air. That's why you feel cold when you step out of a pool. The water evaporating off your skin is pulling heat away from your body. Same thing happens with a breathable cotton barrier in your attic. Natural moisture in the fabric, from humidity or early morning air, evaporates as the attic heats up, and that evaporation pulls heat energy out of the air around it. Number 3, the stack effect. Hot air rises. Every child knows this. But most homeowners never use it. If you create openings at the bottom of your attic and at the top, hot air will naturally rise up and out. Cool air will naturally be pulled in from below. This is called the stack effect, and it's completely free. No fan needed, no electricity, just physics doing its job. The Amish understood all 3 of these principles. They just didn't call them by those names. They called it common sense. All right, let's get practical. Here's exactly what you need and how to do this. Materials list. Item 1, unbleached cotton muslin fabric. You can find this at any fabric store or online. Get a roll wide enough to cover your attic space between rafters. Cost about $3 to $5 per yard. Item 2, the $7 Amish powder. This is diatomaceous earth, food grade. You can find it at garden centers, hardware stores, or online. A bag costs about $7 to $10. Item 3, basic staple gun and staples. Item 4, vent covers or attic vent mesh if your attic vents need clearing or upgrading. Total cost, under $20 for most attics, often under $10 if you shop smart. Step 1, safety first. Before you go into your attic, make sure it's morning or evening, not midday. Wear a dust mask, gloves, and long sleeves. Bring a flashlight and step only on the joists, never between them. Step 2, clear your attic vents. Look at your soffit vents and your ridge vent or gable vents. Make sure they are not blocked by insulation or debris. This is critical. Step 3, hang the cotton muslin. Run lengths of muslin horizontally between the rafters, about 12 to 18 inches below the roof deck. Don't press it tight against the roof. You want an air gap between the roof and the fabric. Staple the muslin to the rafters on each side. Overlap the pieces by a few inches where they meet. Step 4, apply the diatomaceous earth powder. Lightly dust the top surface of the muslin with the powder. Just a thin, even coating. Step 5, check your airflow path. Make sure there's a clear path from your low vents to your high vents. If you have soffit vents at the bottom and a ridge vent at the top, you're set. People who've done this simple attic treatment report attic temperatures dropping by 20 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit. And when your attic is cooler, your ceilings are cooler, your rooms are cooler, your AC doesn't have to work as hard. Some people report a 20 to 30% drop in their summer electricity bill within the first month. The one thing near the end that most people completely miss, it's your soffit vents. In most homes, these vents are completely blocked by blown-in insulation. Blocked by bird nests or wasp nests, blocked by debris. And if those vents are blocked, the whole system fails. So before you do anything else, go outside and look at your soffit vents. Can you see light through them? If not, clear them. Or add rafter baffles inside the attic. Rafter baffles cost about $1 each, and they might be the most important dollar you spend on this entire project. Look at your attic access hatch. Fix this by cutting a piece of rigid foam board insulation, R6 or higher, and gluing it to the top of the hatch door. Add a simple foam weather strip seal around the edges. Cost, about $5 to $10. The big HVAC companies don't want you to know this stuff. This trick, the muslin, the diatomaceous earth, the ventilation, has been working for 200 years before the first air conditioner was ever invented. So here's what I want you to do right now. First, go check your attic vents. Today. Second, grab a bag of diatomaceous earth. Third, pick up some unbleached cotton muslin and a staple gun and do the install. It's a Saturday morning project. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Have you ever tried anything like this? Have you checked your attic temperature in the summer? What's your biggest problem with keeping your house cool? Hit the like button if you learned something today. And subscribe to $2 Fix. I'll see you in the next one.